it's Larry Lonsby Jr. This is 100 Days of Making Comics. This is the Astral Traveler series. Today I worked on some rough sketches of some future pages, dealing with some stuff that will be happening, eventually unfolding. As I write the story in the script, it's become apparent that this Astral Traveler series is kind of, in a way, an origin story to some of my other comics, my fantasy Tezlon, World of Tezlon, and that subject of comics that I worked on previously. As I'm writing this, it's become apparent that this is linked to those stories, and almost as a prequel to some of this stuff. I don't know if that happened subconsciously when I started writing the story, but as it's unfolding, it's become apparent that it is connected and weaved into those other stories. So I don't know. It just is really weird how it's happening, but that's a good thing, because if it ties together with the other creations and stories that I've written, it's definitely giving me motivation to keep pressing forward with this story. As it stands, one of the villains in this story was something that thrives and lives in some of my other fantasy world stories that appeared in this one. Now it makes more sense to me as I'm writing this story, Astral Traveler, how he unfolds and how his plans are revealed for something that happens later down the line in one of my other fantasy worlds called Tezlon. So I think it's exciting that I was able to connect and weave those stories together. It wasn't planned. It was something that just started happening as I wrote the stories and started getting my little scenes and visions together for this story. So I'm glad you guys are checking in, and I'm really excited now that this has happened, and I'm moving forward with this story, and I'm excited to see where it goes and how it will eventually connect. I foresee this turning into at least an 80-page story, maybe a graphic novel that will kick off some of the other stuff eventually. As it stands, he is the Astral Traveler, so when this story arc is completed, he will move on probably to another world, another astral world, which is something that I'll keep going. It'll probably eventually be like Astral Traveler Chronicles or something like that. Who knows? But thanks for checking in this today, and I look forward to having you guys check in tomorrow, see what I'm doing. And keep on creating, keep on inspiring other challengers that are working on the 100 Days of Comics. This is Larry Lonsby Jr., and this is day 23, and I'm out of here. Bye.